Hi, today we are going to discuss about asset procurement with PO in SAP S/4HANA system. So asset procurement with PO starts with purchase order creation, goods receipt, invoice verification, and ends with vendor payment. So these are the business transaction codes we are using. In ECC system, when we do asset procurement with PO, there are two cases. One is Migo valuated and another one is Migo non-valuated. When we do Migo valuated, so that time at the time of goods receipt, there is an impact in the financial. That is asset debit, GRIR clearing account credit. When we do invoice verification, GRIR clearing account debit, vendor account credit. When we do vendor payment, vendor debit, bank or cash credit. Migo non-valuated in ECC as name of goods receipt, there is no financial impact. And when we do invoice verification, asset debit, vendor credit. And when we do vendor payment, vendor debit, bank or cash credit. In S4 HANA system, even we do have the same functionality like Migo valuated and Migo non-valuated. In S4 HANA system, when we do Migo valuated at the time of goods receipt, we can see the accounting entries technical clearing account debit, GRIR clearing account credit, asset debit, technical clearing account credit. Here we can see additionally the technical clearing account which is coming at the time of goods receipt. The final balance in this GL account is 0 and this GL account is creating as a balance sheet and which is a reconciliation GL account. And this is the configuration GL account which we have to assign in the asset accounting. And at the time of invoice verification, accounting entries are GRIR clearing account debit, vendor account credit. And when we do vendor payment, vendor account debit, cash or bank account credit. And in S4 HANA system, if we do asset procurement with Migo non-valuated, so that time there is no financial impact at the time of goods receipt. So accounting entries are coming only in case of invoice verification, technical clearing account debit, vendor account credit, asset account debit, and technical clearing account credit. And at the time of vendor payment, vendor debit, bank or cash credit. So, in S4 HANA system, additionally technical clearing account is coming as part of in accounting entries. Now we can see where we will assign this technical clearing account in the configuration. In the SPRO, SAP reference IMG, financial accounting, asset accounting, integration with general ledger accounting, technical clearing account. Here we can assign the technical clearing account to our chart of accounts. So this is the technical clearing account which I have assigned in a chart of accounts to 00500. And now there is another setting related to technical clearing account. This technical clearing account can be maintained differently to different account determinations. These account determinations are for asset classes. When we are creating the asset class, we are giving the account determination. So based on the account determination, we can maintain different technical clearing accounts. So this is about technical clearing account. Now we will create one purchase order in S4 HANA system with Migo valuated. Now let me create the purchase order. ME21N is the transaction code used to create the purchase order, and I'm giving the vendor name, enter, and give the company purchase organization, purchasing group, company code, hit on enter. And here we have to give the account assignment category asset because we are doing the asset procurement, and the short text laptop purchase. I'm giving laptop purchase and the quantity is 2 and unit of measurement EA and the net price is 60,000 and here material group and plant T001. And here we have to give the asset. If you know the asset number you can give, otherwise we can create asset master at the time of purchase order creation. So click on this, then give the asset class and pass enter because this is the mandatory field which is there in the asset master, and continue. So continue and save it. So purchase order number has been created. So 3732. Now I am going to release the purchase order. ME29N is the transaction code used to release the purchase order. So 3732 is our purchase order number. So click on release strategy. So click on release and save it. Continue. Continue. So now go to Migo, MIGO, transaction code and the goods receipt, purchase order 3732 is the purchase order number, enter and give the document date 31/03/2020 and I am giving the posting date also same, enter and here we can select item OK and check post. So now go to display, continue, document info, FI documents. Here we can see the accounting impact. There are two documents created. Okay, one is with ledger, another one is without ledger group. So now if you go to our Excel sheet, there are two things. One is operational view and the second one is valuation view. So this operational view, so this is basically vendor invoice, which indicates vendor invoice, and valuation view is the asset accounting document. Here we can see this is the vendor invoice document and here it is the asset accounting document. If you go to in details of that, here we can see this is the technical clearing account, okay, debit, GRIR clearing account, credit. If you go back and click on this second accounting document, here we can see asset debit and technical clearing account credit. So in this case, our first accounting document is operational view and the second accounting document is valuation view. So when I say operational view, it is valid for all accounting principles, and valuation view, it is specific to one accounting principle and one ledger group. Okay, it is in valuation view, the document is valid for a single specific accounting principle and single ledger group. In operational view, the document is valid for all accounting principles and it is ledger group independent document. Okay, so that is thing about that. Now if you double click on this first accounting document and here we can see the asset accounting tab, you can click on that. So it will take you into the different screen where we can see the complete accounting documents related to this FI asset accounting integration. Okay, so this is the reference document number. This is one of the document number created in uh, operational view, and this document number is specific to valuation view. Even if you go to different accounting principles, we have options to see in different currency. So as I have created only one accounting principle, we can see this in gap 1 gap only. Now let us do invoice verification. So MIRO invoice verification, I'm giving the date 31/03/2020 and asset purchase, and this is also came 31/03/2020 and here I'm giving the purchase order number as 32. Continue and tax code I'm giving V1, calculate tax, continue. So here give the amount, enter and simulate. So here if you see the accounting documents are vendor account credit and GRAR clearing account debit and tax account debit. Okay, go back and post. So now the document number has been posted. So this is in case of Migo with valuated. If we want to do asset procurement with Migo non-valuated, then in the configuration we have to specify whether Migo is valuated or non-valuated. Let me show you that in SPRO, material management, purchasing and account assignment, maintain account assignment categories. So here we can see account assignment categories. So here GR non-valuated. If you select this, then we cannot see any accounting document at the name of GR. So save it. So again I'm going to create the purchase order ME21N, vendor name, purchase organization, purchasing group, company code, So account assignment category A, which indicates asset, and laptop purchase to quantity EA, that is unit of measurement, net price, and material group plant, enter. Now system will ask you to enter the asset number, so you can create asset. If you know the asset number, you can enter there, or you can create at the time of PO creation. So continue. So this is the technical clearing account which is coming here, and save it. And the PO number ending with 3733. Now release the purchase order. ME29N is the transaction code. So 3733, enter. Go to release strategy. Click on release and save it. Continue. Now go to Migo. Goods receipt 3733. Item OK. Document date 31/03/2020. 31/03/2020. Check and post. Okay, so now let us go to document display. Document info, FI documents. So no subsequent document found in accounting, because we are creating non-valuated Migo. Okay, now go to Miro. So now give the date, asset purchase 31/03/2020, and here give the PO number, enter, continue, and give the tax code 10%, and calculate tax, enter, and here copy this balance and enter here, continue. Go to simulate to view the accounting documents. Here we can see technical clearing account debit and vendor account credit, tax account debit. So if you want to see in different currency, you can click on this display currency and double click on this group currency. So here we can see amount in group currency. Now post this document. So after posting the document, if you go to display, continue, follow on documents. So here we can see two accounting documents. One is ledger group specific, another one is without ledger group. If you double click on this without ledger group, so which is vendor invoice in our case, so operational view. So operational view is vendor invoice, which is valid in all accounting principles, and ledger group independent document. In valuation view, it is specific to one accounting principle and one ledger group specific document. If you click on this asset accounting, and here we can see two accounting documents. Here the document types are different. One is asset accounting, another one is Miro document type. Even if we can differentiate these two document types in the configuration. This is part of the configuration. If you want to differentiate the document number, you can differentiate, or else if you want to maintain the same, we can maintain the same document number. So ORFA is a transaction code. Here I am going to use, and integration with general ledger accounting, and here we can see integrated transactions specify alternative document types for accounting principle specific. Here RE, original document RE, derived document type is AA. Okay, so this is the place where we will do the configuration, and here we can define the original document type and derived document type. From here system is taking the document type and updating here. So if you don't want differentiate, we will not do this configuration. Automatically system will update these two documents with one document type. So this is the where we will do. So coming to our thing, so when we are doing in SAP S4HANA system, if the Migo is valuated, accounting entries are generating as this. If Migo is non-valuated, then there is no accounting impact at the time of Migo, and only at the time of invoice verification, accounting entries are generating. And there are two things, one is operational view and valuation view. Operational view is and valuation view is different cases.